Well, if there's nobody here at the stream yet, but if you're watching this, thank you for watching. As always, my Discord chat is down in the link in the description. Alright, un momento. Grabbing the link for the Discord chat. Stuck on my phone because my laptop is still broken. I'm gonna fix that soon. Alright, crap. Alright, here we go. Alright. There we go. Alright. Alright, who's all here? Sound off in the YouTube comments or the Discord chat if you're in there. Is my microphone on? Yes, it's on. Fake windows. Put fake windows on your home, because we don't want you looking out and seeing the sun and dreaming of a better life. We want you morally broken so that you never think of finding a better life than what we're giving you, which isn't much. Alright. I didn't get time to properly, like, use this weapon, the trip blade. But this time, I'ma shiv some bitches. Got my plasma pistol, my shotgun, my spear, my assault rifle. Looks like my pistol needed reloaded. Alright. Ah, sprats. Ambidextrine. Nicotine pads. Can I hack this computer? Unlock second story balcony door. Yes. Ooh, messages. From Reed Thompson. Here we go. Hey boss, just wanted to check up on the new Saltuna Light project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines for the product line, and I think some of them will really catch our customers' attention. And then a reply from Reed himself. Sprats. Space rats. They're not interested in your idea of a light version of Saltuna, because we'd rather not compete with ourselves. But they are interested in the idea of lighter Saltuna, effective immediately. We've been instructed to use heavier weighted cans so we can pack them with less Saltuna, thereby saving bits to every can. In fact, our logistics department has just confirmed my request to have you transferred from the marketing division to the... Hey, I'm going to give you this idea. Okay, we're going to take your idea, flip it around, use it to save us money, terminate your job, make you a laborer, and then take your uniform out of your pay. 'Cause fuck you. I am absolutely shooting Reed Thompson in the face. I'm going to walk in, I'm going to take his fucking generator, and I'm going to shoot him in the face. I'm going to shoot him, and when Parvati gets huffy, I'm going to say, Parvati, you're adorable, but shut up. She's been fucking brainwashed by this place, and I hate it. Nice jump. Watch me fail. And break a bone. Apparently, I hate that noise. Oh, I plan to, but I want to do it after I take power to his town. Ah, yes, the philosophists. Also, I found something, there was an energy drink I tried during, I can't remember what stream it was, but I was trying this energy drink and it tasted like total shit. But the hospital I work at, we've been receiving donations of, like, energy drinks and snacks from companies around in the town around us as a thank you for our work during this crisis. I can't say the actual name of the crisis or I might get in trouble. But Gatorade donated something called Bolt 24. Not sponsored in any way, but I've been trying it and it tastes really good. Especially when it's cold. So next time you're out and you see it in the store, I recommend trying it. Even if you just buy one bottle. There, I got through the loading screen by talking about something else. Oh, and by the way, Spacer's Choice is bad, but the other companies are just as awful. All the companies are awful.
I've actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Something.
Here to turn in a bounty.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
Gilliam Antrim. Hand over his finger. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. And there's Spacer's Choice. Auntie Cleo's Antibiotics. Fuck. What were the others? There's like 2 others. Auntie Cleo, Spacer's Choice. They'll come to me. I'll find them.
Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. He was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got it?
And there's Doc Maybell's finger.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say No longer applicable. I
Yeah.
remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
Ugh.
Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma.
Oh yeah.
Bert was the local preacher before
He was,
Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint to ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
Junior Deputy Constable? But yeah, Bertie Cotton was the one that Parvati shot right in the face. I watched her shoot him right in the face, and it was great. Because they were trading fire, and she just aims a little up, shoots him right in the face, and he just went down. And I was like, good on you, kid. Good on you.
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
I did it for the money. I didn't care about your work.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Because you're eating bad salt tuna. You're all being poisoned by your own place of work. Revolt.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens.
Ooh. Alright, I just modified my gun. It's not the best choice. Damn it. Oh yeah, the hypochondriac. There's the general store.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl.
Shut up, she's with me. You got a problem with it? Fuck off.
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
I'll take What incident?
Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Music to my ears.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take your shit. I'm gonna take all of your ammo and your sell. Alright, let's sell. Ah shit. Alright. Selling anything that's not really my I know this really won't make back what I just spent, but I don't care. Oh, I can sell my junk. Trip tease. Oh, I get the joke. It's not funny. Alright, now let's get the fuck out of here.
Another day at the cannery.
Yeah, let's get out of this. Let's go just talk to the people at the botany lab before I go nuts, hunt down Thompson and punch him in the face. I might not even waste ammo or my spear on him. I might just pummel him. I might just pummel him until his health bar is depleted. The chairman and Minister Clark. How about they go fuck themselves? Oh yeah, I killed these guys. At least I think that was me this time. We're such a shitty company, we didn't even bother to... We're such a shitty company that we didn't bother trying to save all of our stuff outside the city walls.
Clever.
Fuck. No, I'm right. I was right in front of you. These guys ain't too smart. Hello. Shift time. Damn. Took him out. Make me what? Can't hear you. Oh, jump. Just jumped and smacked him out of the... Smacked him to the ground. Oh, I love this game. Can't rummage through the trash? Shame, I thought I'd find the people running Spacer's Choice in there. Ha 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 ha, I'm funny. Spacer's Choice takes its revolver seriously, and so should you. Alright, new viewer, thank you for joining in. And if you want to keep up with the group chat, we have a Discord link in the description. That might get repetitive if we start getting more and more viewers. Alright, here we go. Emerald Vale Community Center, which is going to be completely horrible. Auntie Cleo, I'm pretty sure she doesn't even exist. Servicing the halcyon colony. Ew. That's dirty. That's dirty, Auntie Cleo. That's just wrong. Bad joke, I know. That's what I'm going to be known for. When I die, I'm going to be known for shitty jokes. Don't shush me, Parvati. Excuse me. Ugh.
Here they come! Nice one! We made it!
Nothing in here. Ooh, just nicotine pads. I can sell those though. What the f— Okay, I guess he's just running away.
Here we go! One.
Oh, there go the limbs. Jesus. And there went your arm. Piece of garbage. And all the workers they killed.
That was quick.
And the first aid room key, open up. Experimental anthracillin. I'm just gonna hold on to that for a later quest. Oh, that music wouldn't be out of place in a horror game. Don't like that. Yeah, I don't have time to go through all those.
Oh! We did it! You took one down!
Oh, another first aid room key. Nice work! I took off the guy's freaking arm. Oh, mock apple juice. Raptidons. They spit acid. I like these creature anatomy page loading screens. You can learn a bit. Alright, now to go and do what I intended to do originally. Go find the deserters, talk to them. It's not the best choice. It's the gun that'll shoot you in your gut when you try to fire it from the hip.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Look, I put my gun away. Let's just talk. That's a nice gun you have.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I'm looking for Adelaide. I need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
I'm just looking for the geothermal plant. Know anything about it?
A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. You're
Yeah.
gonna start wandering around my camp. Know that I got my sights on you.
Uh-huh. Sure, right. I'll get out of your hair.
Much obliged.
Whatever hair you've got. Whoa. The corporate people don't much like me wearing Marauder stuff, so I wear it anyway just to make them more uncomfortable. Crap, I keep forgetting there's no third-person view in this game.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange
Aw.
old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Looks like you made a home for yourself out here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Why did you leave your old home? Like, I already know why. Because Reed Thompson is a piece of fucking shit.
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Something about coming back to town or losing power, I wasn't really listening. I wasn't. I really was not listening to that two-faced son of a bitch. And until I kill Reed Thompson, I'm just going to be talking shit about him.
I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here.
Damn! She is brutal. Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a power regulator. I need it to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
A hero to you, maybe.
A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around. To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity.
I love this woman.
Profits.
You think Reed's just trying to spite you.
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Where are we headed?
You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to talk to you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's church!
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
You're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it's in need of fixing. It's an ideal, not what we live in, but what we strive for.
Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
Yeah. But let's get to another topic. Why aren't you allowed in Moreau's store anymore? What did you do? Parvati? Honey? Sweetie? What did you do? Did you blow up something?
There was a kind of a thing, the vending machine, when I was 12.
You were a kid? That must have been forever ago.
Sure, but folks got long memories around I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing, and next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road.
She dumped beer onto the street. Oh, I love Parvati. I love her so much. 1 second, I gotta adjust my headset. Alright, time to chuckle.
It's not funny.
Yes, it is.
Then a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Sal tuna ships.
Oh,
Mr.
no.
Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G?
Go on.
Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. And I was still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
You should make him look a fool more often. Let's get back to it.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
See you around.
Thought I told you to move along.
What's your problem?
Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another.
Who's been wandering out of your camp?
Got anything in you besides questions? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I'll keep an eye
Not
out.
like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Hale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Unless marauders got to her, then parts of her could be in lots of places. No, I'm not going to say that. Jesus Christ. Don't worry about it. I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
Yeah. I've got questions about Zoe.
Tell you what I can.
How well do you know
Well,
her?
enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
Let's change the subject.
What is it?
I'll leave you be.
Something I can help you with?
Oh, God. Trying to get comfortable on a freaking beanbag. It's a pain in the ass.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off. Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Was she acting strange before she disappeared?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
See you around. Ooh. I'm in. And security fences are disabled. Down and up and all over the fucking place. What the hell? We did it. I need to get you a better gun. Alright, we're gonna circle the building, look for any more spare ammo, and then we're gonna go in. Ooh. Alright, guys. What do you think I should do? Should I direct power to the corporate-run town and doom the botany lab and its settlement? Or should I divert power to the settlement and doom the corporate town? Do I help Adelaide, or do I help Reed? Leaving this one up to you. I mean, I already know what I'm gonna do, but I want your opinions, even though I know what they're probably gonna be. Yep, that's what I figured. God, that freaking moon head is scaring the shit out of me.
The control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Searching
Here
for...
they come. That's the last of them.
Let me just inhale my mystical space drugs. God, I turned the volume up way too loud. God. Okay, alright. Where the hell am I going?
Unexpected, no sweeping.
Oh, the receptionist is dead.
Oh, you got that?
Knock, knock. Oh. Alright, let's redirect power. Ah. Damn.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
Says you. We gotta get to the switches. Poor guy.
Here we go.
Well, this is not working. You sound excited for a girl who was just getting shot at. Stop shushing me, Parvati.
Just 2 more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk? Here they come! That's gotta hurt. I'm ready for this.
Riot control arm. Oh. What caused the malfunction? That's what I want to know. What caused the malfunction that got all these people killed? Oh, little sprat. Yeah, go on home. Alright, gonna swing back to this area because I have the passcode for the door. Ah, corrupted logic module. That's probably what set it all off. The more I read makes me want to just the more I read, the more I want to punch Reed Thompson in the face instead of shoot him. Oh yeah, the guy who has gone crazy from eating way too many undercooked sprats.
Get away! Go away, Phantom! You're not real. You're not real. No, 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 just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not real.
Yeah,
Go away, Phantom. Get away! You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
great, another lunatic.
Don't you talk down to me, Phantom. At least I know I'm real. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
And he's talking to himself, great. You're not imagining me.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
How long have you been down here?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy.
Oh, and he's speaking in the third person. Yeah, this is totally great. Uh-huh. And what exactly do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
You were an engineer?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
If you worked on these mechanicals, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Or you can help me and I won't feed you to the sprats. Your call.
Ironic deaths are the worst. You made your point. I'll help you. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic module. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
I wanted to ask you something.
The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
Not what I was going to ask. How have you been surviving all this time?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
This place looks like it's been abandoned for a while. What happened? That's disgusting. Or so you ate sprats.
Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
What happened to this place?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
And you weren't killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
I should go. I had the idea of putting him out of his misery after all he's been through, but then I was just like, nah. Oh my god, the dog is whining. Shut up, dog. You don't need anything, you just ate.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
I see.
Look out!
Get ready, but initiate.
That's the last of them.
Ethel is 13. She whines when she's not being fed. And then she whines like she wants attention, but when we try to give it to her, she wanders off because we don't have food.
Good to go. If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil? Where are we headed?
I noticed you mention your dad a lot, but never your mother. Oh boy, here's this conversation.
That's on account of how I never met her.
I'm sorry.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Slavery. That's fucking inhuman. That's absolutely fucking inhuman.
It's sensible.
It's not. It's not sensible. You poor girl, you've been brainwashed. I am absolutely shooting Reed Thompson in the face the minute I meet him. The minute I meet him again, right in the fucking face. With the fucking shotgun. Remember, V, it's not slavery, it's indentured servitude. You don't want to make the corporations angry. God, just saying that makes me want to vomit.
That's the last of them.
Where'd he go? Holy shit. He vanished. Reed Thompson is absolutely getting shotgunned in the face when I see him next. Okay, whisper, quiet, muzzler, let's hear. Ooh, I like that.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you, do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
The deserters are our community. I can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Yes. I think I'm ready to make a decision.
Sorry, I didn't mean it that.
Hey, I'm glad you did. I like hearing from you.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No.
Nah, at this point, he's not gonna get to draw a breath longer than it takes to pull the trigger on him. Redirect. Redirect to Botanical Laboratory. Loud. And before I go get the... Parvati is just adorable. I love her so much. I will defend Parvati with my dying breath. Alright. You know what? Thompson gets to breathe a little while longer because I'm going to send Zoe back to her people. Crap, where's the map?
don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some...
Abity. You sound confused, or possibly unscrewed.
Only thing unscrewed around here is the head of that marauder you took down. Never seen moves like that outside my serial dramas. You, on the other hand, you were a...
Yada. I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something?
Yada. I can't imagine you're happy out here. Food's awful, company worse, and no serial dramas.
And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose.
Take care. Bye. Don't care. Alright, gonna go talk to Grace, then to Adelaide. And then... Ooh, the Mantisaur. I want like 7 Mantisaurs. I don't care what they eat.
You hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence.
You really have it in for Reed.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and
Jesus Christ. Every time I hear about Reed, the more it solidifies that he needs to die. What happens now?
time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go.
You don't sound too pleased.
I don't look forward to turning folk away. Camp's gotta stay pure, though. Can't have corporate loyalists mixing with us, no matter how desperate they may be. I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life.
I don't like the idea of being Reed's lackey.
You're not quite like anyone else I've met. You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Oh, like follow. He was obsessed. So, he worked Parvati's father to death, kept her from her mother, refused to treat a sick person so that they died, and has been treating his workers like shit ever since. I could let him walk away, or I could end his pathetic, measly life here and now by shooting him in the fucking head. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let him think he's leaving, and then I'm gonna blow his fucking head off. I'm gonna lull him into a false sense of security, and I'm gonna kill the fucker.
Open the door.
Not a chance. The last thing we need is for everyone to get sick at a time like this. Leave him in there. It's best for us all.
dude hiding in there?
Mr. Thompson is aware of your concerns and remains committed to guiding Edgewater into prosperity.
You picked a fine time to visit, stranger.
I'll let you get back to work. I'll let you get back to work in your worthless little place. It's all broken now. You guys have fun with your broken machines. You corporate pieces of garbage. There he is.
You want to know what gets my bile churning?
I don't care.
Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disaster. And
Blah,
I
blah,
know
blah.
how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
To teach you a lesson.
Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please, educate me.
You're a horrible person and you deserve everything that's coming to you.
I see. All right, then. Glad you got that off your chest. Whatever you were hoping to find down here,
With orders to fire on you. Call off your guards. I don't want them bleeding all over my power regulator. Sorry about all this, Reed.
Apologies won't give us all... All right. Hello? Stand down, all of you.
You out of your mind?
You just killed him.
Killed who?
Mr. Thompson. Reed Thompson, you know, my boss. I can't.
Reed was treating you like garbage. I was trying to protect you.
You killed Mr. Thompson for talk. Let's just...
Yeah, she's fine after this. Alright. Like, she gets that, like, are you fucking serious? Look with me, and then after that, she's totally fine with the fact that I just killed a guy. She doesn't talk about it anymore. Oh, God! Pravati, run! Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Maybe. Or maybe as we were leaving the town, she looked back on it and realized that Reed Thompson's a piece of fucking garbage and deserved to die. Stand down, everyone. We're done here. BAM! I would have done it to his face, but he didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve me looking him in the eye when I pulled the trigger. Am I taking this a little too seriously? Maybe. Maybe. But people like that don't... In real life, people like that get my bile churning. It just... my blood starts boiling and I just get really... If Reed Thompson were a real person, I would wish the worst upon him. People say you shouldn't wish death on people, but guys like Reed Thompson, if you're going to work a person's father to death, refuse medicine for somebody because you don't think they deserve it, and then take their child away from them and say, oh, it's in your contract, so I'm allowed to take your kid, fuck you. if you're gonna be like that, I would want you dead, because you don't deserve to be drawing oxygen that could be going to the people you're hurting.
What is it? We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
She joined up with a band of marauders. They hadn't hurt her.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job.
Have you seen Stranger Things?
At least I pay you for your trouble.
I hate myself.
Let me know if I can do something for you.
I'll leave you be. I'll leave you be because I am getting the absolute fuck out of here. I think my favorite thing so far is just when Parvati was just like, you just killed him. I was actually able to respond, killed who? I've been killing people all day. You're gonna have to be specific, kid.
Is this your ship?
See?
Oh
she doesn't even
gosh,
care anymore.
She's just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice.
Those deserters left Edgewater behind. Nothing keeping you from doing the same.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no, but can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back...
Obsidian had the best Fallout dialogue.
What do you think?
Pick a cabin. It's all yours.
Yes! Captain. I can call you Captain now. I got a captain.
She's adorable! She was angry at me for shooting Reed. She's over it. She's actually over it. That's great. Ah, Max.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Ow! Alright, guys. Whoa, Max. Max. Stop glitching, please. That was terrifying. Alright. You guys go get to your rooms, and
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain?
Well, I'm in love with the ship's computer. What a mess. What a mess.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Alright. Everybody ready? We're gonna get to see the one flight sequence of this ship that we ever get to see. Should it be spitting fire? Should I be worried? Against all odds, the Unreliable takes... Hey! I take offense to that. Ada just goes, "Captain, the engine's spitting fire. It's probably nothing to be concerned about." Probably. Yeah.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Oh, God. Good. I've been waiting to hear from him.
Ah, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
I lost track of you in
I
that
don't think
cave
Goose
back
was
there.
here. I landed my escape pod on him by accident.
Drippage, perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Experiencing a natural drippage. I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker.
Well, look, this guy rescued me from a ship where I was frozen. He fired me out, and he told the former captain of this ship, "Hey, plant this beacon and then get away. Don't stand there with the beacon." The idiot stood there with the beacon, so my escape pod landed on him. Fine, I'll have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're...
Ow, I just punched myself.
By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
I'll put it to good use. Thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. Occasionally, when I come back to the ship after a mission, there'll be a bunch of big fuzzy cows in the back.
Just to warn you, we may have a bedbug infestation. I am investigating non-toxic extermination measures. Non-toxic to you, I mean.
Oh, good. Good. This skull is carved from volcanic rock. Sometimes, when faced with a choice, the only proper response is to annihilate the people asking you to make it. Which I did, by shooting Reed Thompson in the face. Well, not in the face, in the back of the head. I think it's their version of cows, like cows bred to be very fuzzy. I'm going to take Reed's hat, I'm going to put it on Parvati. First, I want to see how I look wearing it. No. Parvati! You're wearing the hat of the man I killed for you. Formerly the property of Reed Thompson, who was formerly the property of Spacer's Choice. Actually, yeah, I like that picture, but without the horns. You'll see. Now that I mentioned them, they'll probably show up. Oh, Adelaide sent me a plant. So, like the spores of the puffball cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. Aw, that's nice. All right, guys. And here we are. Ah.
Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
I like how that information screen said, oh yeah, traveling between planets is extremely dangerous, so you should stay at home or, you know, at work. Yeah, let's talk.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
No, not here. They can't be here. She can't be here. The Tennysons can't exist in this timeline.
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean.
Oh yeah, she's got a huge crush on Junlei.
I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, we could head over to engineering now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Are you still mad at me? The Groundbreaker is kind of broken off from the board, but the board has to do a lot of business through them, so they have to put up with it.
Checking your ship's
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
Is that... Felix! Felix, my boy!
That's not the point.
I'm in the middle of a situation. If you could move along, I'd be obliged.
Don't go telling him where to step. Groundbreaker belongs to all of us.
Felix, first of all, no, it doesn't. And second, shut the hell up. Don't think I won't detain you again.
You look like you got enough problems. Mind if I have a word with the kid?
Hey, knock yourself out. Or him, if you're so inclined.
Whatever you heard, it's all true.
He's got a very large nose. Good for sniffing out trouble for us to get into. I'd like to hear your side. What happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
So you defend the honor of your team.
Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I did.
I love Felix. Felix is. I would adopt him. He's my son now.
That ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Technically, the previous captain died in a horrible accident. Inadvertently caused by me. Well, by somebody else, but I was involved.
So your ship's got a dark and violent history? This is just too perfect. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
I never caught your name. I'm Tasha Goodspeed.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
Haha, corporate trooper, get fucked. I hate bored soldiers prancing around. Oh! All right, let's go.
Identification, please.
My name's Tasha Goodspeed. It's my first time here.
You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt-side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
I would not do such a thing. Preposterous.
Probably.
I've totally done nothing wrong. How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it.
I take it this happens a lot.
Just the opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here.
Surely this must be some sort of mix-up.
They must have a real big bee in their bonnets, then. Everyone knows you don't trifle with Groundbreaker if you want to get your goods on time.
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford.
Yeah, you just mentioned him. I'm going to wring this Bedford guy's neck.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it.
Mutt, is there anything else I can help you with?
Looking for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go. On your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Be seeing.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives.
Unless.
Alright, what bounties do you have available?
Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is. Not the criminal. Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but 2 officers.
I can see why he's wanted dead or alive.
Dreadful, ain't it? Such blatant disregard for order. It's a real problem in the youth these days.
Kids these days.
It's true enough that he ain't particularly deadly, but the interest on each fine being compounded as they are means he'll be paying with his life insurance. Only way to cover it. Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork. You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head. Or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Can we talk?
God.
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator. I've been thinking on that.
Seriously? Only one guy in this whole colony that can translate French?
The only one I'm aware of. I suppose we could always just ask random passers-by if they are fluent in it.
Hey, I'm the captain here. Only I get to be a smartass.
1,000 pardons, my good captain. I thought we were engaging in witty repartee. Now, as far as tracking down this scholar, fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests.
A 5th viewer.
Arrivals and departures.
Welcome to the stream. Yeah, he's a hacker. He did all this to find some universal equation, blah, blah, blah. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
Why were you looking past me? Were you like looking at that person? What were you doing?
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with. Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Can we rent an upstairs room?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
And as always, to our new viewers to the stream, there is a Discord chat if you want to keep up with the commentary. Link is in the description.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven.
Those sound
just
terrible.
Like store-bought.
Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms here. Let's hear the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Say no more. I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Abandoned outpost, corporate secrets. Got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Thanks for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Aw. I like this woman. So apparently it's very possible to, well, how do I put this delicately? Literally kill every NPC, even the these guys. God, that's unsettling.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing.
I'm never gonna do it because that's just gonna a pain in the ass to do.
Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget. Have a look.
Oh yeah, I get charged more here because Spacer's Choice hates me. Especially after I, you know, slaughtered all of their guys.
I know she's in there, Mfuru.
Huh? Ellie! Ellie!
Get me out of there.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
See, Mfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Maybe I can look in on Jesse.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Something I can help you with?
I'd like to see Jesse Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit her visit.
The records say? Have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. Take care.
Yada yada yada.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Wheeler told me to get off. Told me to tell you to get off his ass about your shipment.
Did he now? A mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junling's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back! I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Alright, well, we'll go get this bounty first. Terror on the frontier. A mysterious stranger threatens our way of life. The mysterious stranger is saving people from you shitheads.
Here we go! Destined to die!
Hey!
Nice one, Captain!
Eat shit.
Everyone all right?
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes.
Incoming!
Bitch. Is this really stealing if I'm taking it from outlaws? No, because they probably took it from people who needed it. So we're repurposing it. Yeah? Yeah. That makes total sense. Whoa! Can we like...
I was too late. Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
McRed's dead.
It's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam.
You're probably better off up in engineering than down here with the outlaws.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
The board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
I think
They're none of that.
It's worth more than I made in my whole life.
Tossball finals are scheduled to air.
Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
I'm going to wring your scrawny neck, you sprat fuck. Give me back my ship!
There's no need for hysterics. This is all a hilarious misunderstanding.
Did you hear me chuckle?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Alex never mentioned him.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
We're leaving.
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off.
Good news, I killed Captain McRed, and I roughed him up before I did him in.
I believe I'm growing fond of you, bounty hunter.
Oh,
You've got the Mardet's backs, the Mardets have got yours. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
Anyway, I gotta focus.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put into groundbreaking?
Hey, you got a second?
Sure.
Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
You're pretty eager to throw in with somebody you barely know.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
If you're trying to convince me to hire you, you're going about it all wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers?
You're all over the place. Just be yourself.
Sure, I can be myself. I can be myself better than anybody else in the system. You're looking for crew, I'm looking for a way off this port. So we've got something in common already. And yeah, I know I came on a little strong, but honestly, when was the last time anybody was so eager to throw in with you?
Parvati.
It's gotta count for something, right?
Perfect, you're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
We'll see you in the ship,
I'll
Felix.
just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Really? Nothing to say there, Vicar? Oh, God. Sitting up a bit straighter. Alright, alright, gonna level up, spend these points to, there we go, now the companions can use their abilities. He's got a frickin' grenade launcher.
Oh, your face is a sight for sore ocular processors, Captain. Or rather, your headgear is.
Thanks, I like my hat too. Alright. We are gonna pick this up maybe later tonight. I'm gonna stop the stream for now, take a break for a couple minutes, and then we're gonna come back with Mass Effect Andromeda, because I really do want to pick up where I left off there. So thanks for tuning in. If you want to keep up and be told before the stream starts, Discord link is in the description. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.